Okay, y'all. Well, doing something new here today. I want to thank you all, ladies, for being here as we transition to this goddess guidance meditation. It'll be every Monday, 7 p.m., and you can join me. And we'll be doing this via Zoom, obviously, in our Patreon tier. But for those of you who have been following me for a while, I just want to thank you for your patience. And now that we are here, go ahead and get started. I'm actually pretty excited because I now feel grounded in the groove. However, I was in a frenzy just a few minutes ago. I last night gave my cat away to a wonderful witchy lady, and she has a bigger home, 3 other cats. But that was the first pet I had ever had myself, and his name was Paulo. He's a Maine Coon. He's 3 years old. I was gifted him when he was a kitten. So last night I gave him away, and then also today is my first day in my new apartment. So I have a little bit of a new setup here, and just trying to get all that together and in the flow while working in just life and the moving process itself, especially by yourself, is a little hectic. So excuse me. But we will go ahead and get started and see what tonight's goddess meditation is going to be about. Let's take a nice deep breath. Huh. All right. And so the way this format is going to work, I'm actually going to present the meditation card or the guidance that came up. So tonight's goddess guidance, is Kuan Yin, who is all about compassion. I think that's actually really cool because Kuan Yin is a bodhisattva, meaning a female Buddha who has been eligible for Buddhahood or nirvana, but chose to remain close to earth until all sentient beings are enlightened. And in the meditation, probably about 14 years ago, I was told that I was also a bodhisattva. And coincidentally, my setup here is a little bit more Asian-y because I also have a Buddha right behind me. Go figure, right? So that's pretty cool. And so tonight's message from Miss Kuan Yin about compassion. Kuan Yin, a little bit about her. She is an Eastern goddess that hears all prayers and is the essence of purity, nurturing love, and gentle power. So graceful strength. She is a bodhisattva, meaning that she's eligible for Buddhahood. Yet she has vowed to stay near Earth until all beings are enlightened. I literally just said that, and that's interesting. Witchy. Little psychic, maybe, huh? This youthful and beautiful goddess helps us feel compassion and mercy towards ourselves and others. She's also a protectress of women and children, and she awakens musical interests and abilities as well as psychic clairvoyance. I wish you would have helped me out with my music today, but wasn't quite able to connect to the Wi-Fi in time. So, anyways, that is in divine timing as always. So this is awesome as we move forward in this new season, Aries season, new moon. I'm in a new space, new setup. So you know what? Let's do this. It's fun. Now what we can go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Just allowing yourself to connect to this moment. Just allow the mind to step back, becoming the witness and the observer. Your experience in the next period of time that you have gifted to yourself. allowing your mental awareness to shift as you become the observer of your emotions, acknowledging how you're feeling. See, riding that next wave of breath deeper within yourself, beginning to scan your body from head to toe, sending love, breath, and compassion in the areas of tension, the areas within the body that are concerned, just calling for your attention. Inviting a sense of ease and gentleness flood every cell of your body as you breathe a little deeper. Relax a little deeper. Settling into this moment, sacred feminine space. And your intention for this evening, and that which you wish to receive. Just breathe. Your next breath. Allow your creativity and your imagination to expand. You tap into your awareness of subtle energy. using your intention to expand your energetic presence, consciousness beyond the space that you're in, feeling it expand beyond your city and your state, your country, this world, all worlds, and feel yourself become completely limitless, allowing your imagination to stretch far beyond this entire universe. Breathe. As you begin to gracefully settle in the sacred space that you have just created. See if you can relax just a little deeper. And soon enough, begin to sense or envision divine golden light flowing from the sacred feminine essence, love. And this golden light finds you here in this moment. And it gently rests upon the crown of your head, allowing your crown to open and receive this divine light. You allow it to seep into the mind. Perhaps you feel your thoughts begin to settle. You relax your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders as this light flows down into the arms and fills your hands and your fingertips, fills your heart space. Take a nice deep breath as your heart is filled with light. Feeling this golden light like liquid gold moving into the belly, filling your hips and overflowing down into the legs, to the ankles and your feet, because you are the embodiment of this infinite, divine light. The entire space around you is bathed in this light. You are the source of love and light. So gift yourself a deep breath as you receive this truth and this evening's message. Allow yourself to soften. Release any resistance. Allow yourself to be at peace. Just breathe. Just relax. Tonight's goddess guidance is one of love and grace, beauty, compassion. This new moon, this new season, this new year, you're being guided to release judgments, mostly of yourself, but also of others, and focus. Set the intention to see the love and light that exists within each and every one of us. See, gentleness is the strength behind true feminine power. And it comes from first feeding yourself with nourishing words, positive thoughts, good deeds, and intentions. This also includes how you nourish not only your mind, but your emotions and your physical body. If you don't already practice this, it is a time to shield yourself as well from harshness by placing an intention to attract only kind and gentle life lessons and healthy relationships. Transform all harshness into gentleness by refusing to see anything but the divine shining light that is within each person and circumstance. You see, this intention begins with your relationship to yourself. So be gentle. Be your own best friend. Take your own advice. And most importantly, be happy. Follow your heart. Be kind. Be sweet. But most of all, be true and authentic. Be yourself. You are more than good enough. Take a nice deep breath. As you allow yourself to receive this truth, this message, allowing it to integrate within your being. Just notice any thoughts or feelings that may come to light. Showing yourself compassion and acceptance without judgment. Just observe. Relax. Allow yourself to soften. Relax the space between the brows. Allow the heart to soften. Relax the belly and the hips. Just breathe. various meanings and interpretations for this evening's message of compassion. It's to release guilt and shame to heaven for healing and transmutation. What guilt or shame are you still holding on to that can be released right now? Take a deep breath into any bodily sensations, feelings that may come up. Notice any triggers. Breathe into them. Know that you are safe, you are loved and supported. So see if you can surrender. Breathing deeper, relaxing just a little deeper. Notice if there's any resistance to releasing the guilt or shame. Does it become a part of your identity, your story? You let it settle in and become truth. Give yourself permission to redefine it, to let go. Rewrite the narrative, that story, that chapter. Allow the rest to unfold again. Notice thoughts and feelings that you have attached to whatever has held you captive in guilt and shame. How can you rewrite that so that your thoughts about yourself and others are seen in a more positive light? At times when we are healing ourselves in heavy emotions such as guilt and shame, we may find ourselves projecting, judging, speaking of others, negative tone. Avoid gossip, bad mouthing yourself or others. Forgive yourself. What would it feel like to forgive yourself? Release all the should haves, could haves, would haves, regrets. What would it feel like to release any unresolved anger? To go ahead and close the chapter on seeking closure, allowing it to be whatever it is, and just move forward out of compassion for yourself, so that you can be lighter, freer, happier, and at peace. Many times when we find ourselves resistant to forgiving, it is because our ego, our lower self, our human self is still seeking validation in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes we're still seeking acknowledgement, an explanation, a thank you for the things we went out of our way to do for another. Things that we feel we are not appreciated or valued for. Breathe deep and just notice if that resonates for you, and if so, just breathe. Surrendering it all to heaven. And sometimes in the process of being resistant to forgiving, our pride and our ego still waiting to hear an apology, an acknowledgement for some wrongdoing that may have hurt us, put us in a predicament that did not serve us. And so we wait subconsciously or consciously to hear an apology, and I'm sorry, acknowledgement, accountability. What would it feel like to let that go? That need, that desire for that thank you or for that I'm sorry, to be released so that you can be freer, lighter, liberated. Surrender anything that may be coming up for you. Continue to just breathe and relax. When we hear the word compassion, many times we associate that with others, but we still find ourselves being self-loathing or judgmental to our own selves. We are sometimes our worst critic. The guidance of compassion this evening says, do not be so hard on yourself. Release expectations of yourself, who you should be, where you should be, why. Release those expectations of others. Noticing what that feels like. Breathing deep through the process. See if you can soften any resistance. releasing any attachments, any assumptions, any old grievance. Releasing perfectionistic tendencies, societal or cultural standards. Give yourself permission to just be. Relax. You out of everyone within this world. You, all people, deserve your own loving kindness, forgiveness, compassion, and gentleness. In what ways right now can you be more compassionate with yourself? What would it feel like to have more peace within yourself? What is it that you need to do, receive, or release in order for you to cultivate a greater sense of peace? What judgments are you still holding on to? What would it feel like to release those judgments of self? Just for this moment, ask yourself that. See where that thought, that intention takes you. Breathe. Allow yourself to go on a little journey, following that breath deep from within. Allowing your intuition to guide you as to what is it that needs to be released so that you can be filled with more love, truth, peace, harmony, light. You are worthy of love. You are love. So just be love. It is part of your mission not to seek love, but to bring awareness to all ways in which you are resistant to it. ideas where you had to sacrifice for it. You had to earn it. You are worthy, just as you are right now. Divine love, kindness, and well-being. Let love find you. Allow the ecstasy of love to roll at your feet. As if you kiss the earth with each step. Breathe in love. Exhale love. Because you are that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale fully and completely. Inhaling once again, as full as you can. Exhaling completely. Returning to your normal breath. And one breath at a time, slowly. And gently. Begin to bring your awareness back into the room. Back into your personal space and back into the body, your beautiful, wonderful, healing body, resilient body, feminine body. Wiggling your toes, your fingers, maybe taking a nice stretch, gifting yourself a hug or a little love. Taking a deep breath once again as you come out of trance. Open your eyes when you're ready. So it is. Well, with all the high vibrations and energy of this year and the optimism and courage and confidence and passion of this Aries season and this Aries new moon, That you remember that in the process of kicking ass and taking names and doing what it is that you intuitively feel called to do in your best interest, your highest good. May you remember to be compassionate with yourself and your process, knowing that there is no competition for your life purpose, for your presence, for your being, your essence. You are the embodiment, the perfect embodiment of the divine feminine, just as you are. May you see and receive that as true. So, thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you every Monday from this evening forward. And also, we hear you every Monday. So if you miss it, at least you get a replay. And be sure to check out our other offerings on the Arcana ATL Patreon. If you would like to be a star player, then you can always just sign up to be a loving, donating member to support us and the work that we do. If you would like, you can also sign up to join us for our full moon ceremonies. The new moons will be gifted by me still on my IG Live. And then also we have our Astro Reiki, which is a Reiki session that is done by me on our Patreon as well. My partner Sydney, sorry, will be giving a little breakdown on what the new astrological season is. So the next one coming up will be the sign of Taurus, and the Reiki will help to just smooth away that season. So there are lots of opportunities for you to join us, to grow with us, to build, create, and evolve with us. And we want to thank you in advance for your time, your energy, your presence, and your support, and many blessings. I'm going to get some. My finger is apparently not pressing the right button.